So this is how the election results impact Black women. See, this is what I'm talking about. They always got to make stuff about them, be divisive, and then turn around talking about how somebody else is racist. Why is it that everything has to be on the level of how it affects Black women? How this going to affect Black women? My rights as a Black woman. I can't as a Black woman. I promise you none of this has affected me at all, except for the little bit of the stock market growth. All right. Y'all want to be downtrodden. Y'all want to be victims. You want someone to care. Nobody gives a fuck. And that's why you're really mad at the end of daggone day. Nobody cares about your ABs. Nobody cares because y'all already got money. And we don't, but a lot of people don't. And they're struggling, even though a lot of it is self-inflicted. Let's not get it twisted. But at the end of the day, people tired of getting thrown out, I would assume, tired of not being able or having to live in their mama's basement and all that other mess that they be talking about. And you think that the top of line for people to be worried about is fucking Roe v. Wade, child. Let's hear this foolishness.
The results of Tuesday's election invoked strong feelings, no matter who you voted for. And as the nation works to digest the results, Black women in particular have expressed disappointment and frustration with the outcome. Vice President Kamala Harris was the first Black and South Asian woman to accept the major party's nomination for president. And for many Black women, her loss is reinforcing the feeling that many of them have and many of them relate to, that this country does not see their full value. Joining us to discuss the impact of this year's election results is Dr. Ecclesia Savage. She's a licensed professional counselor. We appreciate you giving us some time today, Dr. Savage. Tell us, what message do you think this result sends to Black women?
I think it's exactly what you said, just that we are undervalued. And
I promise you, I'm eating a cookie. I promise you, I don't feel undervalued. I've not felt undervalued. I don't feel undervalued about this stupid ass election. And I don't give a fuck. So if you choose to feel undervalued, get some help. That's what you need to do. Not listen to these people. You need to go get some damn help. If you work, I'm sure your job got something for you. Go take advantage of them 5 visits, child. And don't see a Black woman, child. That's the best advice I can give you. Keep listening to this bitch and the other ones, okay? And then continue to be downtrodden.
We work so hard. We are the most educated.
This is going to be a long one to get through because every single time she says something stupid, I'm calling it out. The most educated, the most in debt, the top of the daggone AB list, top of the student debt list. Child, we haven't covered this in a while. Most in the student loan debt, child. Most evicted. You on some lists, disproportionately affected, and doing what now? Getting more attention. Like I said, just need some attention. Just need to be out here saying something. Just need to be in somebody's face. You need to be taking a look at why y'all need so much attention. Why you're such a victim. This is the reason why nobody needs to listen to you. You're so downtrodden and you have such a hard time and nothing works out for you. Why would someone want to listen to you? Y'all don't see that part though. So if you could shut the fuck up and stop being out here looking for some damn attention, then maybe you could get some damn where. Maybe if you knew how to work with others, but you don't, all you do is command and demand in the same spot, whining and complaining, disproportionately affected, yada, yada, yada.
We are the most qualified in many arenas.
We are the most qualified in many arenas. Yeah, the Roe v. Wade arena, the student debt arena, the most evicted arena. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. In those places, you are doing the damn thing. How do you have this much hubris and be losing in so many spaces and places? It's amazing. It is amazing. You over here crying on TikTok, but you're talking about how wonderful you are. And yet you're saying that I'm not paid right. I don't get enough. They don't do it to me. It's racist. It's not fair. How? Some ain't adding up. Some ain't adding up. Something just ain't right. Like I said, just be out here running off at daggone mouth. You're going to run off at it. We don't talk about you.
And I think it just told us that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how hard you work. It doesn't matter the things that you do and that you accomplish, that America has still not accepted your greatness.
And
America has not accepted your greatness. You're not great. Let me be the one to tell you, you are not great. That's your problem. Your overinflated ego makes you think you're something more than you are. You are not great, because if you were great, you would just be great. You don't even believe that you're great, or else you wouldn't be on here whining right now about this. You just want to say shit, just like Joy Reid wants to insert herself into conversations that ain't none of her damn business. You got Joy Reid out here breaking up families, and you over here talking about how great you are as y'all working on breaking up families. Y'all don't do that shit. Please don't do that shit over this damn election. Stop, niggas, ninjas, ebonies, coloreds. Please stop listening to these people. Please stop listening to these people. This is crazy. This is crazy. How the hell are you so great and you at the bottom of every fucking thing? Somebody help me understand, Bueller. What is his name, child? Is it the medicine man, child? The man with the stats. What is his name? Medium man. Medium man. I know he got to have some stats on where the bottom is, because I haven't looked at any stats in a while. I know daggone well he got some stats on. We already know the bottom of the making of the money, even though you run off at the mouth. Yeah, you go to college the most, but you got the most debt. Shout out to our blue collar workers. They here making the damn money. Now, that story in Baltimore where he got caught between the truck and the wall, that's a little suspicious. But all I'm saying is that y'all don't look at that as anything, when those are the people that make the daggone United States move at the end of the daggone day. How you gonna get your fucking Amazon? How you gonna get your anything? How you gonna get anything at the daggone store? The blue collar worker is the one that makes the country run. Period. I'm not saying that anybody else doesn't matter and the things that they do, but y'all like to put down blue collar workers. And as a former blue collar worker and with a husband who is one, you all be not knowing what the fuck you're talking about. They make plenty of money. Enough of them make plenty of money, and they can sustain themselves singularly. Y'all can't. Y'all can't. I mean, come on now. The numbers are the numbers. Since y'all want to listen to numbers, excuse me, since y'all want to listen to numbers, it is what it is. And if you're doing so great, then help me understand why you're looking for Biden to pay off your daggone student loans. But then you talking about somebody who said that they wanted to get a stimulus check from Trump. You're looking for a lot more money than what they are. Help me understand how that makes sense, Bueller. Why is it that you great and they're not, because you want money and they want money, but you want them to continue to be downtrodden because you think you want to be over top of somebody? You can't even be over top of your damn self. You can't even make your own shit work. Got the damn audacity to be talking about somebody else, calling yourself great. Just because you say it don't make it true. You just talking. As usual. Same shit. Lucy with the football, or whatever the other things that I named before. You falling for the banana in the tailpipe yet again, overinflating your ego, looking half damn crazy. Just like y'all out here talking about everybody else did something wrong just because they didn't do what you wanted them to do. Imagine somebody going around saying that to them. You voted for the wrong person, how they would have a fit. Then they would be calling you MSG if you ninja said it. I'm saying it. I'm a woman. I'm a black woman. Y'all made the wrong choice. And you lost. You're losers. And that's a part of the problem too. These MFers don't know how to lose. Someone has to win and someone has to lose. You've been over there listening to those white women too much. Them feminists, those progressives, those liberals that think that everybody's supposed to get everything. That's not how life works. Somebody got to win and somebody got to lose, and you are the losers enough of the time. And listen, at the end of the day, I'm talking about myself because I'm a black woman too. I just ain't losing like y'all are. I don't feel no way about this damn election. I'm going to go to work tomorrow and everything going to be everything. And I'm going to still go on vacation in a couple of weeks and everything going to be everything there. Y'all bring this shit on yourself. Y'all bring this shit on yourself.
The numbers have shown over the years that black women have been perhaps the most loyal factor in the Democratic Party voting populace. Yeah, for women who feel like they've been overlooked in their careers and their personal lives, what kind of a psychological impact do you think this could have on them?
I think that as a whole, Black women are grieving as a collective. And I don't think it is just about Kamala losing the election. I think it's about what the message sends to us as Black women, as far as how hard that we have worked, the things that we have been able to accomplish.
How hard that you've had to work to do what? To be at the bottom, to be disproportionately affected, to be single mothers, to be the poorest, to have the least amount of money, to be the least married. You working hard at that? All right, girl.
accomplish. I read that a Black woman still has yet to be governor. I think it's just an overall sadness psychologically that, okay.
But you've got all these wonderful mayors and they're doing such great jobs. Shout out to Shanghai. Shout out to the DA, Patricia Price. Shout out to London Breed. Shout out to LaToya Cantrell. Shout out to Tiffany Henyard. Shout out to Brandon Johnson. Shout out to Brandon Scott. Shout out to Fannie Willis. Y'all doing the damn thing. What more do y'all want? You get your opportunities and you fuck it up. You get your fucking opportunities and you fuck it up. Now somebody come through and say, not all, fuck you, okay? Don't let me catch you. Don't let me catch you.
Okay, well, what is it that we still have to prove?
Okay, so
you need to prove that you got some common sense. You need to prove that you can control yourself. You need to prove that you can work with others. You need to prove that you can calm the fuck down. You need to prove that you know that you are not better than anyone else. You need to prove that you don't tell anyone else what to do. If you want to tell someone what to do, tell your fucking gremlins to do the right thing. Stay out the streets. Stop taking y'all's asses out. And then maybe someone would give you something. But we know you're not going to listen to none of that because you think someone should give you something. That's where the DEI came from. You asked for the DEI. Y'all got the DEI. Now you're mad when someone says DEI. That's what you wanted. You want people to give you something just because. So you're not even relying on your own merit. You ain't relying on your education. You ain't relying on none of that shit that you ran off at the mouth about. You want someone to give you something. No one is entitled to anything. If you want someone to give you something, why aren't these Black people, Roland, Ricky, Clown L, Steve Harvey, how come they ain't giving y'all nothing? How come coloreds, hello coloreds, why aren't those elite boule people giving y'all anything? Why ain't Ben Crumb giving you nothing until you downtrodden or you got some sort of tragedy going on? Why ain't Al out here helping y'all do anything? Bueller, how come none of these elitists that's telling y'all what to do ain't helping y'all do shit? Help me understand that. Y'all don't want to have those type of conversations. Y'all would rather just blame white people. Y'all would just say it's somebody else's fault. Y'all can't even see that these people just want you to do what they want you to do so that they can continue to progress while you continue to stay where you are. Those that's gonna go ahead and reelect Trayon, and then they still gonna be in the same situation as Baltimore. And then when something, God forbid, happens, you gonna want some empathy and sympathy and some get go. Well, I ain't got nothing for you, man. I can't do nothing for you, man. Shout out to Public Enemy. You don't even want to do nothing for your damn self. That's why the power of listening to famous people works on you, coloreds. You won't even go look for shit for your damn self. You won't even go out there and do some hard work for your damn self. You would rather listen to someone tell you that you can't do it and listen to them instead of go and doing something for your GD self.
then, in your view, then, what can Black women do now to take care of themselves following the results of Tuesday's election? And how can others support them in the process?
I think that it is very important to find ourselves in spaces where we can be vulnerable, where we can be loved, and where we can be recognized.
That would be home with your husband.
For who we are and the things that we have contributed. So that means safe spaces, sacred spaces. That means holding space. And sometimes that means holding silence. In addition to that, I think doing things that make us laugh, make us smile. If you need some comedy in your life, if you are already nostalgic about Christmas and you need to watch.
So in other words, there's nothing, basically.
Some Christmas specials, you do it. And if you need to eat a little bit of chocolate cake, you do that too. And then of course.
So then you get fat and then they can say it's racist that you can't lose the weight.
Of course, talk about it in therapy. Come to therapy and talk about it. Let those feelings.
Don't go to this woman for therapy. This part I do agree with, but don't go to a Black woman. Go to a Black man or a white man.
Things out. But I think just taking that space to yourself, take what you need.
Excellent.
Take what you need.
Great advice, Dr. Ecclesia Sanders. Thank you so much.
It's not great advice, sir, and you're not helpful either. I'm over it. I think I'm done because now I'm mad. I'm just, I can't believe this shit. I cannot believe that y'all allow this shit to happen. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying? I just shaking my head. I need to get another glass of wine. I've had enough, y'all. I'm sorry.
They know better than to feed me anything because I do not care.